are currently in Wisconsin visiting my family. It is July 2020, in the interest of talking about dates.
Yes.
And we want to talk to you about our current timeline on YouTube.
The topic a lot of people have asked throughout the 3 years we've been working on this is, when did that happen? Hey, are you still at that place where you were when you just posted the video 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Every video that you watch online has a little bit of a delay to it.
Whether it's hours, days, weeks, months, and in our case, a little longer.
Because every video requires some level of post-production. Post-production is just everything that needs to be done between shooting a video, which is what we're doing now, and publishing it on the internet.
Sometimes it's as simple as dropping one file from your camera onto your computer and uploading it to the internet, and therefore it takes less than a day to turn it around. And that is completely the opposite of how we work.
Yeah, for us, the rough editing, the discussing what the storyline's gonna be, finding suitable music, audio mixing and color correction takes us quite a bit of time. That's not even to mention writing the description and editing the thumbnail and doing all of the social media posting. It takes between 30 and 50 hours for us to produce a video after shooting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that doesn't even include any of the time that was used to shoot.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
That occupies a lot of our time, in addition to us working remote jobs. And Lauren, in the last year, has actually moved to working full-time on Sailing Soulianis content.
So I have no freelance anymore.
Has been awesome.
Yes.
However, I am still working part-time between the amount of time that it takes to edit and the amount of time was spent doing other things, aka working, and then just learning to live and travel and work on a sailboat. Means that our videos are probably behind real life more than most.
And then they are significantly further behind because of a couple more reasons. When we first bought our boat, we weren't sure we were going to even launch a channel. It was kind of something we were just kicking around. And so then we thought, yeah, let's do this. This is something we've been wanting to do. We've wanted to film stuff and see if people enjoy watching it. This is going to be about our sailing adventures. What about our boat search? You think people would be interested in that? And we thought, yeah, you might.
So we dug into the archives
to talk about our boat search. We covered that in 6 episodes, which actually in the beginning took us 6 months to get out.
Because we were both working at that point.
Yeah, and we could only get an episode out about 1 a month at that point. So by the time we were 6 months into our channel, we were already 8 months behind real time. That's just one example of why we're so far behind.
So this isn't intentional. We don't really want our videos to be that far behind real time because it would be more fun for us to have a more real-time discussion with everyone and follow up on things that have happened in a more timely manner.
And we would love to be able to take more of your suggestions because there have been a couple of really good nuggets of wisdom that we've received from you. And yeah, so that is a bummer. That's a bummer.
So we've worked really hard to try and get more efficient at editing, to try and get more efficient at everything that we're doing so that we can produce content more quickly.
So in the beginning, we were doing about 1 video a month. As we've been able to shed some freelance work, have been able to ramp that up to what we're now putting out about 3 videos a month. We have never done weekly videos, and right now we don't see ourselves being able to do any more than 3. Until things get even more efficient, I suppose.
Yeah, we never wanted to produce a video every single week, even if we felt nothing really interesting happened to us that week, because quite frankly, that happens quite a bit. A lot of the content that you see that goes into an episode could take place over the course of a week or even a month. Things like installing the batteries that we did in Mobile that took me like 6 weeks from start to finish. So we compiled footage from over a very long period of time and condensed it down. And if we were forced to put out 1 episode a week just because that's what you're supposed to do, there would be some pretty boring episodes because
there would be 1 episode about you drawing a diagram,
sitting and staring at the engine for 20 minutes, and nobody wants to watch that.
Or the battery bank. We also just don't want to put out a video that we're not proud of. We've always prioritized quality over quantity, and if we don't feel good about a 15-minute episode that we're going to publish and say, hey, you guys should watch this, we don't want to publish it.
And we don't. We stop.
Yeah.
And we take however long it takes us to change it until we start to feel good about the storyline. And we still look at every single episode that we publish and we're like, oh man, that's garbage, that's crap. And we probably always will, but we hope that they're getting better and that we're learning from what we're doing and we're producing interesting and entertaining,
worthwhile stuff.
yeah.
Time is our most valuable asset, and we value your time, and we don't want to waste it.
We want to make sure what you're watching is enjoyable.
Yeah.
So with that said, if you have enjoyed what we've created and you have the financial ability and the desire to help support our content, we would greatly appreciate it.
Your help would allow us to completely shed all of our extraneous jobs, focus solely on Sailing Soulianis, and help only improve our content and catch us up to real time.
And if you don't have the ability or the desire to support our content, that's cool too. We never dreamed that we would be in the position that we are now to be doing what we love and having a go at making a career out of it. If you've gotten entertainment or enjoyment from our videos, go pay it forward. Make the world a better place. And you will have helped us more than you know. If we are so far behind, you may be asking yourself, well, why don't you just skip a whole bunch of stuff? We've done that. In fact, we skipped a lot of last summer when we bought our van and went cruising around the Midwest and around the Great Lakes because this is a sailing channel and we knew that a lot of people wouldn't be interested in that content. So we probably film a lot less than you may imagine, but if we were to skip a lot of
massive swaths of content
just to get caught up to real
yeah,
time,
you'd be wondering where the heck, how did they get where they are right now?
or what happened or what led to this situation.
Yeah.
And plus you'd be missing all of this.
Centerboard, man.
That's it. Is it hard?
It's not easy. Get it.
Oh no!
Kirk, you didn't tell me you were wanted. No. We want to share our story with you. We want you to know what we've gone through because that's the whole point. So, I know it's a bummer that it's not necessarily real time, but in the meantime, we are just going to keep telling our story, and we hope you enjoy learning from our, what did you say, follies and foibles?
Follies and foibles.
The other day. We think that's what makes our channel what it is. So. Oh wait, just follies and foibles? Is that good? We hope there's other things too that you like about our channel.
If there's something you'd like to see or something more that you'd like to know about or learn, let us know what that is, because we want to have a two-way conversation here. We don't want to just be talking into this lens forever. We'd like to hear your feedback and try and make content that is interesting for those who'd like to do what we are doing.
Or anyone who is inspired by what we're doing or just enjoys following along vicariously.
How far behind are our videos? That is the question we've received a lot in the comments. Do we want to start putting dates?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're gonna do going forward. In the description, we'll put the month and the year that the footage was filmed.
If you're planning trips or if you don't have immediate knowledge of sailing seasons in certain destinations, I can absolutely see how that would be helpful, and we'd like to do that. Currently, it is June 2020, and the episode...
Wait, today? We're in July.
We have no idea what day or year it is.
Currently, it is July 2020, and the episode that we just released was filmed in April of 2019. So we are a full 14 months behind. Yeah. So everything that you are watching and a lot of the stuff coming up for a good while is going to be before the times of the pandemic and COVID-19.
Yeah.
That's why you won't see us wearing masks, and that's why you'll see
us traveling to the Bahamas.
Yes.
Not in hurricane season.
And crazily enough, you'll see the Abacos before they were hit by Dorian. So that is also interesting.
Yeah. We had actually planned we would travel back down through the Abacos post-hurricane this season, and right as we were preparing to leave, the coronavirus hit and the Bahamas closed their borders. So we were really looking forward to doing a series of videos through the Abacos showing post and pre-hurricane.
And hoping to lend a hand.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get there.
But unfortunately, global events
They stop for no one.
stop for no one. And you know, it's really interesting. That's one of the reasons why we set out sailing as early as we conceivably could, is we have heard so many stories of people who get ill or lose a family member, or something in their life happens or changes, and they were never able to chase the dreams that they once had. And it's been really eye-opening to just see how much the world has changed in the 3 years since we've bought our boat. Time just keeps on ticking, and so the time is now to go chase your dreams. I'll leave you with that.